Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Why Don't I Hate Mondays? I'm your host, Gabe Colombo, delighted to be here. And for this week's episode, I'm going to talk about how to build a marketing team. So if I'm talking to you right now and you're watching this video, you are probably the first person in marketing in your company, or you are running the marketing actions and the marketing strategy, and you're willing to grow sustainably. So this video was made for you. If you're not, just stick around, and I'm pretty sure that you're gonna get something from this video because I'm sharing some things that I think are really important. I've done that 7 times, and it was such a great experience. After the first team was built, I remember that the feeling of accomplishment was so intense, especially because I saw that the people that I brought to the company were actually the right people for that moment. And I embraced their skill set to help me grow the companies the way I did a few times already. So the first thing is, it doesn't matter if you're the CEO, you funded the company, or the first CMO, it doesn't matter. What's important is you need to understand what the market is doing, how a marketing team is structured in your in the companies that are in your competition, let's say that way. So run a research, understand how they are, what they are looking for, and make sure that the people that are you're bringing, they are they understand your company goals. For example, if for the next year you're now starting to build a team and you're planning 2022 and you want to grow organically, we need to understand that every single marketing discipline needs to work together. You can bring SEO, you can bring colleagues that are specialized in SEO, but we know that to test value proposition, for example, you need someone helping you with PPC, with SEM, because organic traffic is gold, but it takes forever. And with Core Vitals, it's not that it takes longer, but it requires even more effort to get to a good ranking on Google, and to have the UX on your website, for example, the best UX that you can. So if you're willing to bring someone that has an organic traffic experience, also plan SEM and plan content marketing, plan everything that you need to plan. It depends on the market that you are working with. You need to, first of all, build the skill set that you need for your next year. And when you do that, you're going to understand that by splitting those that skill set, you're going to already see part of the job description that you need to build to bring the right people for your company. And when that's done, I always go to the competitors and I see what they are offering and how they are offering things, because you need to be not only competitive, but you need to be attractive to the team that is coming to your company, because this is probably going to be the first marketing team, and marketing brings culture, marketing brings value proposition, marketing brings so many things that are important when making your company and your brand really solid. And that of course is going to help you in your CX actions, in your lead acquisition actions, and of course in your company goals, because marketing is one of the teams that brings information from the market and from the competitors for the company. And with that, you can position yourself in the way that's best and suits you better. So after running the market research, after understanding the skill set that you need, after seeing if that skill set goes with your company goals for the next quarter or for the next year, whenever you want to bring more people in to make your company grow sustainably and to build the human connection with those people, you go and you start researching on competitors, and then you see what you have to offer for your team that's probably going to come and it's going to change the way your company understands success, because marketing brings success to teams and to companies. When you do that, after doing that, of course, I would suggest you to talk to an HR person. If your company still doesn't have someone working with HR, find a consultancy, find someone who knows how to structure, how to build teams, because that's going to help you in the future. You don't want the wrong people, not the wrong people that are not sharing the same values that your company does. They are probably not going to be a cultural fit. And if they're not a cultural fit, all the onboarding, all that is going to go down the drain, and then you're going to have to start over. And if it's the first team, it's very important that this team sticks together for a long time, because they are going to be the ones who are going to run the first campaigns, the first marketing efforts that you can actually measure and then share with your company. If that's what's happening to you, I'm going to say it happens to everybody. But one thing that always helped me is find allies, find people within your company that they've been through that, through building teams, and understand how that goes and how that happens in your company, and what you as a manager expects from the people that you're bringing to your team. And make sure that you share your views, your planning, your strategies with the upcoming team, because they need to feel like they are on board and that they belong, because they do. Of course they do. The first marketing teams is always a group of people who dreams a lot and who brainstorms a lot, and that are trying to find ways to build something beautiful together. And that's also very important for the company's culture. So if you're the person in charge of that, make sure that you know that you need to balance all marketing disciplines together. If your focus for the next year is SEO, you know that organic traffic takes longer. So you need to have a partner in SEM, PPC to validate your value proposition, for example, or to run campaigns to make your lead acquisition process to keep going until SEO reaches a moment that supports SEM, and with that you have a very balanced, especially CAC, cost of acquisition, but you have a very balanced marketing teams with marketing planning, strategy, and efforts. And one thing that I did a few years ago with a team that I built from the scratch, after 6 months, we sat together and we together planned the next year, because they knew, they had the experience, they had the know-how, they knew the goals, the company goals. And of course, with that, we made a great planning together, and they were able to help me reach not only the company goals, but to make our company a company that had a clear value proposition, not only for us in marketing, but for everybody, including prospects and clients. I hope you liked this video and this episode. And if you have anything to add, any suggestion, please let me know in the comments below. And if you want to share a story about how you saw a marketing team to grow, or you helped a marketing team to grow, you're more than welcome. It's pretty much appreciated. So I'll see you next week. I'm Gabe Colombo, your host. Delighted to be here. I'm always delighted to be here. See you next Monday. Bye-bye.